Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, an intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general monthly reading for the month of May 2017 for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, so we'll start off. I have my candle burning from intuitivecandles.com, and they're 100% soy-based candles. They're not bad for the health. They make every scent under the sun. They even custom make scents as well. When the wax melts down, you're left with a beautiful reveal of stones and minerals. Rose quartz, yellow agate. It's beautiful. It's a little heart. And my aventurine as well. And my latest one, I also have a sunstone, but my latest one is the pendulum made of amethyst, that's my new sweetheart. So we've got that, and we also have the smudge, which is back for now. Try to keep it going from here on right into next season when the cold weather comes. So this is a mixture of sweetgrass, yes sir, cedar, grandpa's beard or Spanish moss, a little pinch of tobacco, and some sage. It doesn't want to burn. Come on now, guys. Little help here. Oh, it's been damp, but we've got a rainstorm going on right now too. So all my my dried stuff here, it's gotten a little bit damp, I think. And there we go. Just need some encouragement. Come on now. I've seen better burns. That's just not going to work. Come on. She doesn't give me a hard time like this. Not this bad. Come on, burn. That's the way it is, eh? Trying to deliberately set a fire and it's not working. There we go. Okay, she's smoking now. How's that? Is this working now? My braid. It's not here. I was going to show you guys what's left of my sweetgrass braid. Came on Monday from Rhode Island from a friend, Heidi, who sent it up. It was 3 feet long. It's down to less than 1 foot. Less than 1 foot left. And my sweetgrass supply hasn't sprouted and broken ground yet. It's too early. And I'm running out of cedar. I'm going to have to go and cut some more cedar boughs. I have some sage sticks around the way in the mail to me right now, all the way from Colorado. Blue Colorado white sage sticks. They're being sent by a viewer from Colorado. And I think she's like a farm hobbyist, and she grows her own and harvests it and makes her own sticks for smudging. So you guys will get to see that next time around. Be in the weeklies. Oh, thank you for these gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. This is for you guys. This is for you, Capricorn. Oops. All right. All we have left to do is to shuffle up these babies. I can thank Heidi as well for the brand new deck of cards. She's been very generous this week. So we want messages for Capricorn and for this general monthly reading for May 2017. For those new to the tarot community on YouTube, general readings are free. The reason being is because it's not going to resonate with anybody at 100%. Once in a blue moon it does. Not when there's thousands of people that are watching. It's just not going to happen. The odds are against it. It's all physics and numbers. If you want a private reading, I do offer the service. It's found down below in the description and in the more area. If you read through that once, use my email, which is used for everything. And you can get in touch that way, and we'll see what we can do. Thank you for these messages. Now I got pitch on my hands. Shoot, I don't want that all over the cards. Off the cedar, a little bit of pitch from the fresh stuff that's in the basket. Please let this be your cards. Let's be Capricorn's cards for this reading. Thank you. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Alright, very first card is your overall energy. Queen of Swords. She's all about resilience. It's not a bad card to have for your overall energy. Number 2, the Star. This is in your finances, your wealth. She represents hope. Card number 3 is the World, and it represents regeneration. This is in your hearth, your home, anything that's close to love in your heart. Card number 4. Oh, what are you doing showing up? I don't like this guy. Waste of space. He's in the Knight of Cups. He's all about proposals. He's in your challenges for the month of May. It's a good spot for him. And the King of Wands is your message from Spirit, which represents practicality. When those messages are exhausted from those cards, I will pull one significator from my deck of tarot at the end of the reading. Very first card, Resilience. Queen of Swords. This is a highly driven woman. She's highly driven. She's highly intelligent. She commands respect wherever she goes. She is, she walks into a room, and it's not her beauty that captivates people. She may not even be that attractive. What it is it's her aura and her energy. The level of respect that she has built up over the years. She has a reputation of being highly intelligent, very motivated, highly driven. No matter where she goes, she commands respect. She stands up for herself. She stands her ground. Nobody fights her battles for her. She fights them on her own. This could be you, Capricorn, all right? Or this could be an actual person that you know about or that's in your life, or somebody that you're about to meet. Maybe you haven't even met her yet. She plays the role of a great support system. This is somebody you want standing, that's got your back, or standing elbow to elbow with you, or she could even be standing in front of you, speaking on your behalf, handling things on your behalf, speaking up for you, protecting you as well. She always puts her interest first, I'll tell you that. And the reason being, she makes no apologies for it at all. Excuse me. The reason being is she wants to be a benefit to everybody else in her life, and she's smart enough to know that she has to take care of her first, and everything else will fall into place after that. She doesn't sweat about it at all. Not at all. Makes no apologies to nobody about it. I come first. I take care of my needs first so I can be a benefit and help to you. If I'm coming up short-sighted, then you're not going to get the 100% of me. I can't be there for you if I don't take care of my own needs first. She suffers no fools, and she can see the truth through anything or anybody in a flash. There's another trait to recognize this woman by. If this card is representative of you, Capricorn, the card has shown up to tell you that now it's time to really bring forth your strength of character. You may be needing it. The advice of the card is be prepared to make strong decisions that are coming up on you because they're coming, Capricorn. You've got some strong decisions that you need to make. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just life and things that need to be taken care of. Or somebody may have to respond to a woman who makes the final decisions. Some of you may be at the mercy of that. The keywords are intelligence, independence, leadership, and insight, intolerance, determination, and justice. And she has the sword there. Okay, so there's a lot going on in the mind as well. Number 2, your finances and your wealth, the star, and this is all about hope. So, for some of you, you've just worked through some heartaches and some conflict, and you've learned some lessons from hard times and are now again starting to feel hope. There's a flicker of hope there. It's starting to, the flame is at least there's a spark for some, and it's coming back, and it's going to start to build. You need to place at this time more trust in the universe, and trust that it's going to protect you and guide you to happier times. You had to go through this. This was meant to be, whatever it is. Anybody that's gone through this is a general reading, please remember that. So it's not for everybody, but anything that you've gone through recently has kind of been in the forefront right here. We go through stuff every day, but there's some things rise to the top and really grab. They're bigger than the rest. It overshadows all the other things that are going on. So for people that have gone through something like that, this was meant to be. It was meant to happen to bring you to where you are now and to bring you to where you're about to go. The universe is going to protect you. It's going to guide you to happier times. So you kind of have to relinquish a little bit of control there. As far as, yes, you take the reins in your own life, but you need to be aware and keep your senses alert for signs, nudges, intuition, your gut speaking to you, your common sense, your intellect as well. You need to hold on to that as well. And let that have a bit of control. You don't release control ever completely, but in this case, a little bit is going to go a long way if you just trust. It all comes back to trusting in your spirit guides, in your spirit, in the universe, in destiny, and all that good stuff, because it's all good stuff. All of it's good stuff. See, the card is here to reveal that there is growth through healing as well. Healing of the past, freedom from old patterns. You'll be feeling more whole and fulfilled as well. More in tune to what's going on around you, like I just said a moment ago. The card is here to tell you you are on the right path, and it is a sure sign that everything is going to be just fine. Some of you are just heading back to the workforce after a period of being absent from it. Money's going to flow again, although I'm hearing, for some reason, I'm hearing 3 months. I don't normally get time frames, but I'm hearing something about 3 months that has to do with your finances. The advice of this card is to follow your heart, respond to your inner knowing, don't shut it down, don't tell yourself your flashes, your insight, your intuition, your gut feelings are foolish. Pay attention to them. They're never wrong. They're like the cards. They're like tarot, and tarot's never wrong. You need to know, though, that you are on the right path and everything's going to be fine. So a little bit of blind faith never killed anybody. When you show the universe and the spirits and the guides and the creator that you accept those gifts that were given to you as much as you accept the gifts of the use of your hands, your legs, your sight. They're just another part of who you are. That's powerful stuff when you put that out to the universe and say, I am going to trust completely that I'm being led in the right direction. Yeah, it takes a little bit to go there, but you can do that. Why not test it out? Start with something small. What do you got to lose? Um, the card's here to tell you that you need to follow your heart, respond to your inner knowing, trust the universe. Your keywords are creativity and dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. All right? Be open to it. It's going to make a big difference in your life overall, actually. Your hearth and your home, the world, and regeneration is what it represents. So, this card is a card of course, regeneration, a renewal, renewal, finding success, following the renewal and the regeneration as well. A time to celebrate achievements that you've made so you can acknowledge that to yourself and everybody else in your life as well, but more to yourself than to anybody else at all. Some of you may be rewarded for your efforts. For those of you that are putting in the extra time and really trying hard, even if this isn't just for people that are in the workforce. This is for people that work very, very hard within their own world, within their own lives, to try to make things better for themselves and for their families as well. And the reward may be coming from the universe or from karma very, very soon. And you'll be shaking your head, scratching your head, going, what did I ever do to deserve this? This is wonderful. Well, you worked very, very hard is what you've done to deserve this. And the universe has recognized that. The universe is ready to pay you what is due to you. You've paid your dues. All right. The card also is here to show completion of a phase some of you have gone through. Just recently, this would be very recently, the ending of something, a trail that you've been on. And now you've come to the end and it's over. So it's time to rejuvenate. Time to revitalize yourself. Maybe reinvent yourself. Set up loftier goals this time around. That all comes to play a part of this card for you. Some of you may be celebrating wedding anniversaries, landmark relationships, this kind of thing. Renewing of vows is another regeneration as well. Opportunities to travel are abound right now for some of you. If you're single, some of you about ready to go on some romantic adventures, that's another regeneration, coming back into the world of love and romance and dating. That's always good. That's always something good. I'm very happy for those that are coming into that right now, especially with spring. Oh, spring. You know, a lot of times you'll see pictures of spring and it shows young lovers or old lovers, people in love, rebirth, refresh, renewal. It's all good stuff. The advice right now, this card, is to celebrate what you have achieved. Embrace any new opportunities that are coming your way as well. You'll be full of new energy, new motivation. You're going to be feeling like the world is your oyster, and maybe it is. Maybe now's the time. Maybe now's the time here, and be brave and come forward. Do what you've been afraid to do and what you've been holding back on. For somebody out there, they've been sitting on something for a long time, a secret desire, and nobody knows about it but them. Now it's time for you to bring that out. Bring it out of the closet, whatever it is, and put it into place. Implement the plans to make this unfold for yourself. Now it's time to do it. Chances that the success are on your side. Don't let this moment pass. That's why the card's here. That's why you're here. And you're listening to the reading. You were meant to be here. You're meant to hear that message. Take it out and implement it, whatever that is for you. Your keywords are success and completion. Celebrations for some. New beginnings for others. Travel, motivation, and the overall word is renewal. Your challenges for the month of May are the Knight of Cups, and it's all about proposals. Be on your guard when this guy shows up. He's enough to give anybody challenges through a whole month. He's harmless enough. He's very charming, and he's very engaging, And he's very witty. And he's usually very handsome. And he's got big blue eyes and blonde hair and pearly whites. And he knows how to use it all. Use it to his advantage. He's not manipulative or underhanded. He doesn't come from a dark place. This is somebody that is always quick with a smile. They're extremely charming. There's not many people that don't smile back at him. And people kind of like him. But here's the thing, not many people take him seriously because this guy has get-rich-quick schemes. He's always coming up with something. I don't know if you guys can recognize this guy or not. Very lovable, very likable, very harmless. But if he's a little bit smarter than you are, you're the one that's going to be in trouble. Chances are. Maybe not, but chances are that's what's going to happen with this guy. He's charming, magnetic. He's coming into the picture to offer proposals, which could be anything from relationship proposals, wedding proposals, to business proposals. I always see this guy more as a business proposal type. Like I said, get-rich-quick schemes, and he believes in them and tries to take you down that rosy path with him. But when you get to the end of the path, you're usually facing and fighting through thorns. If you think he has proposed anything to you where there might be some merit to what he's telling you, the onus is on you, Capricorn, to do the background work, to do the fact checking before you get your money and yourself involved in anything that this guy is going on about. He's not a realist. Most of the time he's not. Fantasies float about him. It's not to be believed most of the time. But like I said, he believes in his own fantasies. And he's never consistent, which is very unnerve-wracking for people that are. Consistency means everything. Consistency means trust and faith. You can't have that in this person. It's just not, it's not there. This is what you're going to be fighting. Yeah, and this can be an energy as well. You may be fighting these energies through the month off and on. They're kind of coming at you every now and again, and you may need to fight them off. But this advice of this card is what you need to remember is look for actions. Don't listen to words. Anybody can say anything. See how quick somebody backs up what it is they're saying by taking action. If this guy shows up, test his intentions. Put him on a test. Your keywords are offers and dreams, love, illusions, imagination, fantasies, and infatuation. He does affect the romantic realm. Be very careful, ladies and gentlemen, too. Be very, very careful of being taken by somebody that gonna promise you the moon and promise you the stars and a life full of love and romance and heart flutters and all that good stuff. And he believes his own dreams. And most of them are fantasies. You want to believe that too, you go right with them. I don't think you're going to stay there, Capricorn, though, because you're not the type. Unless if it isn't real, you don't want anything to do with it. So your message from Spirit here is the King of Wands, and he's all about practicality. This is a man of action. He's a very inspiring leader. This is somebody walking into your life is what I'm hearing, Capricorn. He's dynamic and he's self-motivated. This guy's really, really strong and together. That's the biggest attractive feature about him. Yeah, look, he looks really good right here. But the thing is his aura and everything that's known about him is what people find very, very attractive in this person. He's dynamic and, self-motivated. He's open-minded. Very easy to read this guy because his emotions always show. You can spy him across the room somewhere and know what kind of mood he's in, whether he's approachable or not, which is going to be important to you down the road. Some of you are going to be dealing with this guy a lot. Again, sometimes this card comes into play as the U card. So Spirit's telling you there could be parts and fabrics of this card and this energy that do belong to you. So you have to, this guy I'm not tired. This happens a lot during a reading, and I don't know why. Come on, spirits, knock it off. This guy is connected to many people. And maybe this is, again, this is you. Connected to very, very many people. He seems to have his hand in a lot of different pots. Everywhere, from every walk of life. This guy can sit with the poor on the sidewalk and talk to them, the homeless. And right up to the CEO that's running the big skyscraper that they're sitting in front of. This guy fits in anywheres. He's very adaptable. He usually knows a lot of people with backgrounds that are not similar to his as well, that are very different to his. These are just traits and things about this guy to recognize him by, or recognize yourself in as well. He could be a traveler. Maybe you're the traveler that seem to travel a lot. The card is saying, if you're recognizing with this card and with this energy that this is you, you need to find practical solutions to your problems right now and stay real. Also see to your network of friends if you're needing help in any area, in any professional contacts, you need to be present for them to grow. You can't expect a relationship, professional contacts to grow on their own. You need to be present as well. So you may have to free up some time, make some time in your day, in your life, for this guy, okay? Because he's the one you're going to be dealing with. The advice of the card is to please explore your passions and to look to unconventional people and look into new places so that you're renewed, you're refreshed, you're rejuvenated, just like the previous cards have said. Don't fall for fantasy, which is being emphasized again in this card. Be practical, be real, hardcore. You got software, you got hardware. Go with the hardware right now is what you're doing with your life. The keywords for this card are very strong, or energy. The energies are very strong right now. Your creativity is starting to bloom and come to the forefront as well. Power, feeling more power pulsing through your veins, more power, self-control, more power to make things happen that you are going to make happen. Sense of strong determination as well. Wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. And yes, Capricorn, you're going to be feeling very, very open to what's going on around you. That's going to benefit you in the longer run. Don't be closing your mind off to stuff. Don't be thinking, I know it all, I already know what's going to happen. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Let life come in and shake you up a little bit. It's interesting. At least it doesn't get boring. And you may be surprised and find some real gems in there, gem moments, gem ideas, people that are real gems. I'm hearing stumbling across something new accidentally that you didn't know about. That's going to work in your favor. You didn't know. It's going to bring ease. I'm feeling, seeing some of you taking a real deep breath and going, oh, so worried about that. How cool is this if this worked out this way? That's what I'm hearing. Come on. One significator for this overall spread for the sign of Capricorn for the general reading in May 2017. Thank you for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Thank you for these messages. Thank you. One significator, Capricorn. Alright, calm down. Lovely. The sun. The sun. It's a beautiful card. Of course, most of us already know what this means, but I pulled my book anyway. Major Arcana, of course. Okay, curious. It was meant to come up. Turned up upright as well. This card represents satisfaction. Of course it does. Gratitude, health, happiness, strength, inspiration, and liberation. And you know what? In my opinion, I'll tell you what I think. That card just recapped your whole reading. I'll read it again. Satisfaction, gratitude, health, happiness, strength, inspiration, and liberation. And there was a whole lot of that going on in that reading. Now's the time. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on for you in May. I'm hearing a lot of beginnings being taken place the 1st of May, where growth periods are just beginning. It's like a seedling, and the seed has just broken through the can't remember what you call it, the hull, and now it's beginning to break through, and it's going to start to break the ground. It's going to sprout. These are the beginning stages of some important things that are coming up in your life. And these are just the beginning stages of these changes and these new beginnings for you. It's just starting, just beginning. And I'm feeling compelled to tell you, you need to follow up the month after this into June with the next reading, or get yourself a personal reading, not just from me, but from anybody, because it's about you. It's not about me. To find out what else is going to be coming up behind this, because it says that there is. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. I hope it resonated with you on a personal level. And to my viewers, thank you very much for watching Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Thank you very much for your likes, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. Thank you very much for your shares as well in the comments that are left below. They're always written, well written, and well read as well, because I do read them all. Please leave any rudeness, racism, politics, and religion on the other side of the door. Better yet, on the other side of the Bay of Fundy. If not, I'll just open everything up and have a wave come in and wash out the back end. I'm kind of half joking, but no, there's no room here for that. Anyways, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on a Facebook, under the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I can't say enough about that group. I've been mentioning them in every video. They're a fantastic group of people. I have a very soft spot in them, not because it's my group per se. It's not just my group. It belongs to all of us in there. And we all support each other very, very much. Also to say that it can be found there, and it can be found on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter as well as YouTube as well. If anybody out there is looking for me, you always know where you can find me. But first, I want to say from my heart to yours, squeeze the most that you can out of the month of May. It's going to be a very busy, high-paced, high-impact month. You'll probably be thinking, has Mercury gone retrograde again as far as that goes? Because there's going to be so much going on at once, and communications need to be kept clear. That's first and foremost, especially within yourself. So anyways, for the rest of you, if you're looking for me, you can find me right here, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, of course, down below, walking on the beach along the water's edge that holds the highest tides in the world, the mighty, mighty, mighty Bay of Fundy. I'm a high tide junkie, and I'm always forever looking for the next high tide. That's kind of my thing here. So that's where you find me anyway, here or there. And I also wish you the very, very best from my heart. And I hope to see you all back here next week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck and good night.